All right, ladies and gents, that should be us live just in time for a hopefully more entertaining game than what we saw last time we watched Manchester United play. It was a stinker. I was falling asleep in that one versus Crystal Palace. But today come better. More energy, more intensity. You know, we come to Everton, Goodison Park the last time we played here. We've had a great history. There's Sir Alex. That's not a good sign. What is? That's working on there. We are all in readiness now. So Alex looks happy, something's unhappy. Pretty simply put. Massive game for these two sides. Everton on fire, unbeaten in the last 5. Obviously a couple of wins in recent times. They've been big ones, including that last time out win over Crystal Palace. For United off the back of that 1-0 loss to Tottenham Hotspur. Desperately needing a bounce back. Am I confident? No. You think as a Man United fan, you come into each game thinking you should win a game of football, but I'm so far off it. That classic tight tunnel in there. I got the new ball, the Total 90 replica. Got it here in front of me. We're using that one today. You know the season's coming to an end when you got the new footballs for the end of the season. Out with the cold, in with that spring sunshine around the corner. Massive game this year, so I literally have come back from a trip, so I have no idea the lineups. I can run them through right now because, yeah, not a clue at all of these lineups. Here we go, they're coming up on the screen actually. Here we go, Everton first. Decore into the side. Branthwaite Tarkowski is the elite back two with O'Brien at right back. That's hard to beat. Garner Gay and James Garner, I highlighted before the game as being the key player. Decore joins Beto up there, and Harrison Lindstrom keep the width. That means Alcaraz drops to the bench after his fantastic performance. Obviously got Rubenham on the bench as well as the two, I guess, dangerous players, young and keen for defensive cover. For Manchester United, Lindelof, Eriksson, Yoro on the bench, Garnacho as well. That means Edzertsky, Højlund and Fernandes. Ugarte drops back into the side in midfield alongside Casemiro. Patrick Dorgy continues. Mazraoui is a right-sided centre-half alongside Maguire and De Ligt. United stronger on paper. Out of form though. Take your pick. I think, I did have an Everton 2-0 win. I'll probably back that in. I think Everton win this game 2-0. I can't see United scoring against this Everton side. And the form they're in, David Moyes at the helm. It's good times, again, at Everton. Nice for some. I think we can say that. Let me know your score predictions in the comment section down below, guys. If you're joining us. Can't wait for this one. In for a good one. Hopefully a good one for me. Don't know how that actually will go, but really important for a quick start, especially for Manchester United. This Goodison crowd will be up for it. Last time Manchester United travelled to Goodison Park, as United fans, you've travelled a short trip for once. All basically in readiness, two teams all in their huddles. Tell you what, massive game for United because look at the table. Everton, so-called, or used to be, relegation threatened, knocking on the door of the mid-table while Manchester United keeps sliding down. To United on 29 points, Everton on 30 points, 14th and 15th place respectively. Lucky to do a pre-game show because my pre-game show wouldn't have included these teams on the ladder. Couldn't fit them in. That's how low down both sides are. So win changes a lot, though, for both these sides. For Everton, it keeps this great run of form going. It's not just a new manager bounce, it's consistent form. For United, it gets them back amongst the mid-table, ahead of Tottenham in 12th. So important, especially for Manchester United, because it could turn very ugly very quickly. So important we get back to winning ways. few things sorted here before we get kicked off. Right, we're underway. Rasmus Højlund gets us kicked off here. United from right to left in the red. Everton in there, also traditional colours of blue and white, kicking from left to right. Can Everton continue their great run of form? Or do Manchester United get back in a groove? Great afternoon up north in Merseyside. The opening free kick to Everton here within a minute. It's Harrison and Lindstrom over this. Swept in towards Tarkowski. Fouling. I think it's Harry Maguire in the process, and that's Nusayr Mazraoui. Already seeing Everton's outlook. They'll look to be physical. They'll look to get whip balls into the box. Use their physicality. Mazraoui looks like he's actually hurt here. There's Ruben Amorim, who's under all sorts of pressure. Because Tarkowski's down as well. We've got players down everywhere. I think it's now only 4 Premier League wins for Ruben Amorim. Struggled in the league. Cups have been fine. It's been a symbol of Manchester United though across the last sort of few years. Just cup dominance. I don't know how anyone's injured from this. The grimace from Mazraoui is perplexing at best. Looks like he's fine to continue though. United will be down to 10 momentarily whilst not a good sign at all, because it looks very innocuous, the fall, and looks not good. You say Mazraoui, so that's something to keep an eye on. Nana looking long. Mikalenko can clean that up for Everton. Here's how this first 15 minutes goes, because if you're Everton, I think there's a chance to strike early. For Manchester United, you need to just weather the storm early on. Prevent this getting ugly early in particular. Mazraoui rejoins the pitch. It's a poor touch from Zersky. Maguire and Mazraoui get each other's way. By the way, a moment for this ball. Nike gone out on a high. This season's ball, you've got those two ones on either side of me. They're all right, but this is something special. I really did like last season's kit, that ball. There we go. Oh, there. Down, there. That's the ball from last year, the winter ball. I liked last season's design. But this has made this year fantastic. Finishing off with a ball like this, my God. The aesthetic, I think someone was saying on TikTok, the football aesthetic in recent weeks has been through the roof. Obviously, Manchester United love a long sleeve, and I'm here for that. We've seen Real Madrid love a long sleeve as well. And we've seen strikers scoring goals. Beto here, Mateta, Chris Wood. Football's got his swagger back, I think it's the best way to say it. And I tell you what, this ball, I saw this and I bought it the first day it came out. It's fabulous. bring us more total 90 design. That's what I'm here for. Fernandez, great little flick on to find Patrick Durgy. I know, he's always going to get the whistles and the jeers in the ball. Being the shaky player he is. Deloitte, I think, kicked the ball off his foot. Everton's pressing works to Corey. Harrison. Beto! Shadow Nana. Bright start, though. And it's Jack Harrison who sets this one up. Great ball in. Maybe a little bit behind Beto, and Delit's there to make it more difficult. But this all comes from Deloitte's mistake. Beto just is gone from being the worst player in the league to arguably the most informed player in the league. The change in fortunes under this new manager has been ridiculous. It is John Philippe Mateta at Crystal Palace under Oliver Glasner. It's the same thing here with David Moyes and Beto. I can't quantify the turnaround that's happened. Involved, present, physical. Even his touch looks better. I don't know how. Look at that little chest control down. Garner searching. Lindstrom chasing. Dorgu had to deal with that. Otherwise, that would be alarm bells for Manchester United. Out for a corner. Everton get the first corner of the game. It's all come from sort of a hack, hit and hope almost. But Dorgu smartly puts it behind. And watch out for this here, because United hate defending corners and Everton love a corner. By the way, how's the size on that corner flag? Is it taller than Jack Harrison? That is a wham corner flag. Back post ball. And Tarkowski's header's out and into touch. He did a massive drop to play. This Everton side, as he does most weeks, but keeping quiet those two Manchester United forwards. Rasmus Højlund will be the main man. Zerski will work off him, but two up there that are physical and want to try and refine some form, I think is the best way to put it. So, got to be smart, have his wits about him. Here is Zerski dropping into midfield. Going again well. Everton win it back again. Zerski, though. A touch again is pathetic. Fernandez. Pickford can clean that up. Zerski touch just eluding him. So disappointing this season, Joshua Zerski. Someone who I loved watching at Bologna. I mentioned him a lot last season. We covered a lot of Bologna on the podcast. It's just been a shadow of himself this season. The confidence has just been shot. As has basically every Manchester United player outside of probably Harry Maguire and Matthias de Ligt this season. And I guess Amad Diallo, but he's not featuring. One of a plethora of injuries for both these sides here. Obviously, Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Everton. Iliman Ndiaye as well. The two big names. For Manchester United, obviously Amad Diallo, Kobbie Mainoo, Toby Collier. The list could go on and on and on. That's one back by Dorgu. Poor pass out from, I think it was Tarkowski in the end. But his pass is away from Zerski. One back by Branthwaite. Everton come. It's a bit scrappy in there. It's probably a sign of a 13th versus 14th matchup. Those battles in the centre of the park there. Have to look to further climb the table. Can jump up to 12th himself. Whoever wins this game will go into 12th with a lot more to be played this weekend. So, not for both these teams to be excited about. I'm trying to watch Patrick Dorgu again and see how he goes. He had a few moments. Wasn't able to watch that Tottenham game, but a lot of positives coming out of that one as a Manchester United standpoint. Interesting to see how Beto goes as well. I love watching him play in race. I'm here for the big strikers. I love a bit of John Philippe Mateta. Very partial to a Chris Wood. I wouldn't mind seeing a Beto masterclass. I wouldn't mind seeing Rasmus Holland put the ball in the back of the net as well. That would help as well. So, can we see the traditional number 9s doing their work today? Only 10 minutes into this first half. It's flying past so far. Not much to note. Beto's header, the only real chance to note of so far. What is a splendid afternoon midday clash. Beto shrugged off by Matthias de Ligt. United reset now with Onana. You've misplaced another putt. Like, fuck's sake. Turnbull looked for Harris and Masraoui. That one back. Ugarte smartly in the way. Fan trying to wing a throw. That doesn't get that far. Everton fans want a handball. Pretty adamant as well, so might have a look at that if that was in the box. Hanana. Masraoui. United can't get... Oh, Beto. He hadn't lost his footing there. That was a real chance. United can't get out. Stuck once again. United and build-up play. Probably the two worst combinations in football. Great give and go with Dorgu. And Bruno Fernandes returns a favour once more. Dorgu. It's a great little move. Broken up by Tarkowski, though. You hear that a few times there. Ugarte finding Dorgu. It's in the hole. Oh, Hoyland. Fantastic save by Pickford. Lynchham's strong touch. Maguire away. What comes from Dorgu's channel? I don't know why I got a claim for a... Come on, mate. Fuck me. You can't cut your knee. Grow up. Pretty pathetic from Pickford. Let the men play. Good move from United, though. Dorgu and Fernandes combining well. Tarkovsky's touch a bit worrisome. And there sends that one out of play. Everton throw as we approach the quarter of the hour mark here in the first half. Not much to note so far. That might be a theme of things that come to Ernst. Beto offside. Moving ball. Tough break. It's actually quite a smart ball into Fernandes there. I have to start again now. 2-0 my prediction to Everton. Despite wearing the United kit and claiming to be the United fan, still reckon Everton are the go on this one. To let the ball Slag behind him. In control so far, though. They're happy in possession. Let's get past Beto. Or Decore, sorry. Gives it away. Here is Beto. And his pass just away from Decore. That's Everton fans will be frustrated. Not the link-up man. He's a goal scorer. That's probably all he's got in his game. He's not much of a... the most skillful, solid touch, but here nor there. Here's Maguire. Great to play to find Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Fernandez. What can United produce? Great pass to find Dorgu. Dorgu's ball in. Again, not of the top tier quality, but enough to be dangerous. And he's been probably United's best player so far in this game. Just need to get more whip on that and get into a dangerous spot, 6-yard box type area. This ball which Garner Gay retrieves. Abdullah Decore coming back from injury. Lindstrom. Been quiet so far. You know, obviously the talent he's got. Trickery he's got in the ball as well. That gay pass. A little bit away from the intended target, but it's found by the Harrison. He's cut inside well. Referee straight away and just said nothing in that. Nothing in that either. Tight line, Manuel Ugarte. O'Brien. Dorgu away. A pass in the channel there. O'Brien. Won by Dorgu though. Fantastically well done. Hoyland can turn. And his strike partner Zerski now. Manuel Ugarte. The pace slows again for Manchester United. You just feel like you need to play with pace because of the way they've struggled in the build-up. Matthijs de Ligt now. Interesting the quotes midweek about Casemiro and believing his first season at United was his best. We'll get back to that. Decore, Lindstrom. Great challenge from Maguire to keep that out. Again, a change of possession. Everton are on it. Superb break. In the end, it probably fizzles out a bit. I thought earlier Decore could play into the Beto's feet. He could swing it out to Harrison because it was 4-3 for a moment. Fernandez leveled those numbers up. But Maguire again. That corner flag is taller than Jack Harrison. How tall is Jack Harrison? Well, he's not the tallest bloke, but... He's 5'9". It's tall. It's a 6 foot bloody corner flag. What do you want there? Mazraoui, Maguire. Just shambles in there. United still... Beto! And it's got to stand. Beto again. And he hits the silencer. And he silenced Ruben Amorim of Manchester United. Brilliant Beto. And another United blunder. It's chaos in the box. There's pinball in there. It's schoolboy defending. And if he's not offside, well, this is just an embarrassment. That man again. The brilliant Beto. Back at it. And Gladys Street is up and about. It's just, they come off so many bodies and he's onside. He's well onside. Delit's well and surely playing him on. That's a goal. That's 1-0 Everton. And again, it's another corner. Twice my guy could have cleared it. Should have cleared it again there. Dorgy. And then it's just a chorus willingness to win the ball over Hoyland. I tell you what, Beto holds off Maguire. Finish into the ground. Annan looks like an absolute melon. It's just an embarrassment. It looks like it should stay. I don't know why they're still checking this. It looks like it's pretty blatantly Delit. It wonders if it comes off this foot here. I still think he's onside. Decore wins ahead. He's well on there. If it's a flick, he's still on. I don't know why we're looking at it. Oh, shit. And you know who else is shit is Manchester United. We are dog shit. This is a crazy delay. Why are we going to make this far? Here we go. So ball's in the air. That's not even relevant. Why are we at this point in time? No one's... Nazraoui heads the ball, yep. What's going on here? Yeah, I think it's a goal. It's always been a goal. It's shit again. It's shit again. Probably deserved it, Everton, but they've by no means been outplayed or the second best side. It's been two averages and Everton the better of the averages. And Ruben, my friend, it's not looking good, bruv. It's Everton ecstasy right now. This place is bouncing. Beto again. Who would have thought, eh? You telling me Beto would be the most informed striker coming in the season, I'd be telling you you're dreaming. But it's him again. David Moyes, knight the man. Seriously. I don't care if he's Scottish. Zersky. Hoyland. Koski in the way. You just never know with this Manchester United side. You think you go one step forward, you go 4 or 5 steps backwards. No foul on that. Torgy puts it out for a goal kick. This might be an Amarin just quits the job type beat. I think he's sick of it, to be honest with you. As much as they can say in the media, oh, I think he actually might leave. I think this club now is to the point of unmanageable. This man's staring is even making me feel uneasy. Like, this has got to be the worst time of his week every single week. The 90 minutes of watching his team try and play football. That's a foul. Honestly, it has to be a question, though. Does he even want to be here? Does he just say, no, fuck it, don't worry about my wage or my pay, I'll just leave? I don't know why you'd waste your best years of your life as a manager, I guess, in your early stages before you get too old, managing this lump of shit. Because this is impossible. I don't think this is fixable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this can be fixed. At least not the next 5 or 6 years. It feels like every time we say, oh, no, that 5, 6 years is getting shorter and shorter, but it gets longer and longer. How many times the United fans said 5, 6 years? Everton, Pauline, F. Harrison, Dorgu away. Only as far as Ghana Gay. Look at the transformation Moyes has made with Everton. A lot of different stories, but the one being West Ham have fucked it up majorly. O'Brien Dorgu battle has been great to watch. That's something from the game. Great one-touch play. O'Brien. Searching ball. It's Beto. Oh. Just like every time it goes near him, you think something's going to happen. In that sort of month for him. Much better for United. Casemiro tries to spray that ball. Dorgu wins the header. Back by Casemiro. In towards Zerski. He turns. This is better for United. Dorgu now. He's been the outlet so far. Fernandez. Great little 1-2. Dorgu again. O'Brien in the way. Great little bit of movement. Great from the Dane. The pace, almost the running behind. His work with Fernandez, fantastic. For once, Zerski, great touch, great give and go. That's positive for Manchester United. Hoyland attacking the front post, much better. Bruno over this corner. First of the game for United. Can he whip something in of real meaningful delivery? Fernandez. Towards a dangerous spot. Bodies crumble to the ground, but nothing given. That's a positive United. Great flowing movement. Again, though, it's all coming down that left-hand side. Deloy, I touched him in the pre-match, in my prediction video. Just not good. Oh, that's pathetic from Fernandez. Does win it back, though. Casemiro. It's broken up. He's about to talk about the Casemiro thing. He came out midweek and talked about the his best year. And obviously, it's not. He means best year as a performance-wise, and he reckons that first year at Manchester United. And look, he probably was the best holding midfielder on the planet that year. Better than Rodri. Fabinho had come and gone by then, but obviously it was ridiculous that those major goals in the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup final. It was a ridiculous run, but the best season of his career. I continue to think like that Real Madrid team that beat Liverpool in the final. 18-19. Sorry, Paul. It might be a potential VR interruption here, but yeah, I don't know. it was a ridiculous season, Casemiro. But is that just cover up for saying how poor the fall-off's been? Is that what that is? The best season of his career. I feel like that's a bit of media training. You try and cover up what the hell has happened last year and a half. Last year was horrible, probably his worst year. So the difference obviously is stark. But I don't know what I think of that quote and the time it's come out in such a rough time for Manchester United. Is it the right thing to be saying? Fair play, though. It was a great season that first year at Manchester United. He was the guy for Eric Ten Hag. Whenever he played, you felt it. Like, you felt the difference on the park. But is it really Casemiro's best season ever? I feel it's a bit of a media jargon, if you would. But something for the storyteller. Well done from Dorgu again. That's got to be yellow, referee. Get the cards out, you dick. Come on. Have a bit about you. He's done incredibly well, Dog. He nicks it off Lindstrom and then just gets the foul. And that's definitely a yellow. Half an hour down, 15 to go in the first. The goal's it. Excuse me. Nothing really to speak of in this first half. Again, the last two games I picked that of Manchester United, they've both been 13 versus 14th games, so shows it. United trying to play their way out through this Everton press. Fernandes turning into trouble. It's Gay again. His pass away from Lindstrom. You can't keep it alive. Bruno Fernandes now. Smart little ball. Brian's there to win it though, ahead of Rasmus Højlund. The Corey turning away from trouble. Oh, it's a great ball. It's Beto. Harrison. For two. Oh, no, there. And what the fuck is he doing? Oh, Takure 2-0. Onana. Oh. Great goal for Everton, though. Sweeping move, one end to the next. And you almost say game gone already. Abdullah Takure rewards David Moyes for his faith. And could this be the end of Ruben Amorim? Look at this movement. Takure turns away Fernandes. Poor challenge there, to be honest with you. Lindstrom, great ball in behind. Beto willing to run. This cutback, fantastic for Jack Harris. Thought he would score. Onana makes save. And then just doesn't want to get back up for the second ball. And fair play for Takure following the ball in, but he should never have that opportunity. It's a fantastic flowing move that's capped off beautifully by a delightful Takure header. But look at this. Maguire flat-footed. Onana just looks at it. And the one man that's on his toes gets the goal. David Moyes. Magic Moyes. Magic Moyes is unstoppable. Everton are a one-way wrecking crew right now. The break and play with Mikalenko. That's just embarrassing. Andre Onana has got to be a fraud. It has to be a fraud. What is he doing? The commentator said it. Jim, who was that? Beglin? Depressing. That's it. I said it last. I don't know why I continue to do it. I said I wouldn't do another Manchester United live stream because it's not worth anything realistically. You guys aren't getting anything out of it. I'm not getting anything out of it. No one really rocks up for these anyway. Lenko's fine to continue. I can't wait for my half-time Nando's, I'm going to be honest with you. That'll be the peak of my night. This is dreadful. Awful. Humiliating. Searching ball. And Brian's put that behind for a corner. That's something out of nothing for Manchester United. You need a goal before half-time, otherwise this is a race run already. Fernandez to take this one. Short corner. That's like, what is that from Dallo? This, I think a team's a nice word for it. It's not even a team. It's 11 individual players wearing red, taking on a team of warriors in Everton right now who are pressing well onto the second ball. Have an idea, playing through lines. United, no attempt. 4 shots all on target for Everton. No attempt for United. That says the story, right? It's just lacking of imagination, lacking of creativity, lacking of an idea, lacking of togetherness. Dorgy looking for his countryman. Broken up by O'Brien. Fernandez. Dorgu. Ugarte. Oh, smart ball in. Holding can't get under control. Spare a thought for Ruben Amorim. I had Pep on suicide watch, but I think he's next. This is something. Brian winning that header to lift the second ball. Branthwaite over Zerski. Foot head tennis over there for a minute. Can't get he's an absolute animal in there. And now Decore. And here come Everton. 5 and 8. Late runners in the box though. Oh, poor ball. In the end from Garner. Garner's everywhere. And look at this. Garner and Garner Gay. They're everywhere. Former United player showing them up. Brian. Oh, what a flick from Lindstrom. That's a creativity you want to see from him. Garner. What a ball. Beto. Oh, just taking it away from himself. Lindstrom. Back post. No one there. Great move from Everton, though. Just slick, smooth, silky. Fantastic. Little outside the book flick inside of Garner. He then finds Beto. Again, the Beto's touch through takes him away from goal and makes it uncomfortable, but how's the build-up? Turn from Ugarte. Casemiro on his heels. Casemiro wins that challenge back. Bruno Fernandes. Inside to Dorgu. It's been these two taking on the other 11, it feels like. Maguire back to Onana. United is having the lion's share of possession, but nothing really with it. This is better though for Manchester. That's better. One touch play. Fernandes. Mazraoui. It's about here. This getting into the final third has been a problem for Manchester United. First half goal has been a problem for Manchester United. Casemiro. Now Dalit. Dorgu. To Casemiro now. Soft foul. Get away from Lindstrom. United a set piece in somewhat of a dangerous area. And there's over this. Big bodies in there. Going to hit one of them. Everton head to it first. Hoyland. Fernandes. It's Ugarte with time. Ugarte! Oh, just a little bit wide. That's United's first attempt. Took 42 minutes to get it, but we've had the first attempt for Manchester United. Oh, fuck's sake, Zersky. These are tough watches. Tough. Mark my word, I will never, ever, ever, ever come another solo watch along for Manchester. This is too hard. Oh. Oh my, what is this? What is going on? What's happening? Challenge from Dorgu. Everton played out fantastically well. Had a bit of trouble there. Branthwaite. Now Mikalenko. Just kind of gagged it all the time in the world. Picks out the Core. Vickley so has a lot of space. Imagine might be a fair amount of stoppage time considering injury delays and VAR checks. They're doing very well here in possession, holding on to it, making United chase. The last thing you want to do when you're chasing a game already. Six minutes to come. 6 minutes for United to potentially make this a game before it falls too far away. Got out of trouble. No way, Nana. Jersey touch again. Smartly from Lindstrom back to his keeper. Bruno. He's Haaland. A rare chance for him to get a dangerous touch in the box. Back to his countryman Dorgu. Casemiro. And Ugarte. Oh, it's an awful give. Oh, Maguire's done well. Dallo. That's better to Ugarte. Casemiro. Oh, it's a good ball. Now for a corner. Come on. Desperately need this. Just wants to keep the stream going, I know this. Zersky heads wide. Always behind him. That's Rowie in. Zersky. Ugarte. Away from one. It's finding Fernandez. Casemiro. Looking for Dorgu. And finding him. It's a foul. Yellow card for O'Brien. Probably about time someone got a card in this one. Not much in it, but in the modern game, that probably is a foul. And it's free kick, Paul. Found Dorgu, though, fantastically well. Oh, fabulous again from the kid. So, shining light, feels like. Decore runs into Casemiro. Ball searching. Delit wins it, but Everton get it back in the last minute here before half-time. Decore's ball in. A little flick on. Oh. For a minute there. Beto. Maguire wants a flag. Won't get it. Everton happy to keep the ball. 20 seconds to the interval. Decore. Oh, it's come to Decore again. Oh, great challenge. Masraoui in the way. Sort of bounced back. I don't know how it got there, but it went back to him and nutmegs Maguire and Beto was there to tap it in. Masraoui had to be there. Fantastic challenge to get in the way of that. Harrison's ball straight to Onana. That's half time. That's probably me, to be honest. I'm done with this. If anyone joined me, thank you for joining me, but not the one today. I'll see you guys on the video podcast soon, guys. But for me, that is